Audio Jungle. 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 Audio Jungle.
There we go. Good morning, everybody, from my home here. Hoping that everybody is doing a-okay with this remote learning stuff. Um, I really appreciate how many people have been doing that attendance question of the day. It's such a simple, easy little thing, but as long as you're really answering the question with some words, then it does show me that you're participating online, and I can then kind of count you for attendance. So sorry for the delay kind of getting started this afternoon with a video, but the teachers just had a staff meeting. Pardon me, I'm a little bit congested. And we just got some kind of updates and stuff. If your families did not hear, they did change the bus schedule starting today. So instead of having lots and lots of buses, now there's new routes, less buses. So they're trying to solve some different kinds of problems to make sure that people are able to deliver food, but also make sure that they have the right amount of stops and the right amount of buses to still get the job done. So, that being said, if your family was not able to get food today, or you haven't been able to at all, please let me know by either emailing me at work, which is LARREDONDO at mansd.org, or of course, kids, you can message me here on Google Classroom, and I'll be able to help you out as best as I can. So right now, I guess the biggest question that I've been hearing from kids is about the packet situation, because at this point, we were hoping for every kid to have a reading and math packet for 2 weeks, and then also a reading and math packet for week 3. So it sounds like some of you were able to get the week 3, but not the weeks 1 and 2. Some of you have the weeks 1 and 2, but not probably the week 3. So we know it's kind of convoluted. If you're missing any packets, please call the Bakersville front office and work with them to kind of go to a pickup. I know Mrs. Beaudry is going to be probably popping in today, so if you can get it today, March 23rd, please do that, because then you'll have everything that you need. For weeks 1 and 2, they are on the Manchester School District website. I know I've given a lot of copies of that link, so if you can print them off there and avoid having to go to school, absolutely can do that. And of course, just checking in on Google Classroom. Once we're done with those 3 weeks of packets, then all of our work is going to transition to the online part. So that means you're going to see me post a lot more assignments or sites I want you to try out, or videos I want you to see or comment on, even writing assignments, that kind of stuff, because there's a very good chance that after 3 weeks of work, we may not be back in the building. We just don't know yet. So those of you who have been asking, how long is this going to happen? Is the school year canceled? What about 5th grade graduation? The answer is we don't have the answers to any of that yet. I think really they're just doing their best to try to figure out what is the timeline that all of this is going to get taken care of. And it doesn't sound like in March suddenly the world's going to be rid of this virus. So just do the best that you can and know that I'm here to help. I know the first 2 weeks of packets are definitely above some of your levels because they were prepared by the school district, not me, definitely not anybody that works with you guys. So if that stuff is really tricky for you, feel free to do the stuff that you can. Obviously try it before you say you can't do it. And for those of you who are students of Mr. Charland or Miss Troy or Miss Cole, they have told me that they've given you work packets as well of things that are more geared for you. So if you're one of their students, then you can do that. Definitely week 3 are things that Miss Spingle and I put together. So we think that they'll be a little bit more approachable for you guys. A lot of it for math is fractions because that would have been our next unit. And our plan is that we're still going to try to teach that stuff, even if we are remote. So one of the things that I'm trying to do is test out this YouTube live platform, but if the school district's going to block us from even giving you a chance to ask questions, then we're going to have to come up with a different plan. So I noticed that a couple of you said you couldn't get in, so that probably means I might need to try something else. So I'm going to work out what that other option might be if this doesn't work for everybody. So there's a chance that it might be Google Hangouts or another software called Zoom that everybody would need to be able to install on whatever device you're using. That's Zoom. We actually used that for our staff meeting today, and I could see video of everybody that was in this meeting today, and then Miss Joseph was talking, and then we could like unmute and ask a question and then remute so that it was not like everybody just talking all at once. That was really cool. And I know my own daughters have been using that with their own teachers, and that seems to be working really well because the friends can see each other and stuff. It just, before I ask you to start installing software, I wanted to see if this would work, and it sounds like it's not. So we'll try some other things, and then we'll come up with a plan. So I just really got to find out if you guys are going to be able to install stuff on, you know, your own devices, especially if it's a Chromebook. I have to find out today if they'll let us do that or not. So the other thing I've been getting asked by kids are just kind of like when they can expect me to be on this computer. So I do expect you guys to have a personal life, right? To be out there with your families, like talking, reading at home, taking a walk if you can. It's beautiful weather, although this afternoon there's a snowstorm coming in, if you didn't hear that. That starts at 4 p.m. So Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to be slightly available. I might check in every once in a while, but really the weekends are for you guys to be with your families. I'll be with my family, and Monday through Friday, you can expect me here. In case you're wondering what the hours, we definitely are going to be able to talk to each other during school hours. So normally that would be 8:50, but I'm going to be on probably as early as 8. Just post that question of the day, and then normally the school day ends at 2:50. I'm probably going to be available even past 3 o'clock, but definitely till 3 o'clock. I'm going to make that commitment to you. And I know some of you are up late and messaging me, and I've been able to get back to you. I just want you to know that definitely 8 to 3, I'm going to be here for you guys if you have any questions. And once we figure out this video situation, then hopefully we can do a little bit more real teaching so that you guys can keep growing as learners. I don't think there's too many other questions that haven't been already asked, but I hope you guys are feeling well. My little cold here is just a cold. Don't panic, not coronavirus. And I hope that I actually get to see you guys soon. And I've heard from different kids about, you know, it's just not the same being at home trying to do stuff versus being at school where we have teachers here to help you. And I totally get it. But the bonus is, like Mr. Watson said in his video, you can chew gum, you can be in pajamas, you can just relax and enjoy yourselves a little bit more relaxed than the school environment. I hope everybody has a good learning spot at home. If you haven't, work with your family to set up a table or a desk or chairs with pencils, some kind of colors, writing paper, drawing paper, easily accessible books, and this, so that you have a nice, easy to work at space. Because when you have that little area set up, then it's easier to sit and focus when you have work to do than instead of trying to just do it in front of the couch, which is very distracting for a lot of us. Okay? I said it was a quick video, and here I am going super long, but I've missed you guys very much, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye. Go Bulldogs.